Hey everyone, this is Arif. In our today's video, we'll talk about what is Compliance and Ethics Committee, which is also known in some companies Social and Ethics Committee. So in our today's video, we will discuss about what is meant by Compliance and Ethics Committee or Social and Ethics Committee. There is a slight difference. In some companies, they have a separate compliance committee, but generally the concept which I've seen getting quite often is that they combine the compliance and ethics both together in one committee, similar to audit and risk committee in some companies. So with the same concept, I've seen it become quite often that the compliance and ethics committee is being formed. In some companies, they also known as social and ethics committee. So I will give you a brief distinction between. If it is a compliance and ethics committee, the compliance part also become responsibility of the committee. Whereas if it is social and ethics committee, then in those companies, the compliance committee is a separate committee, and this committee is basically responsible only for social matters and ethical dilemmas. So these committees are basically formed by the board, and the board basically it plays a very instrumental role to have this committee. The member of the committee generally as a best practice is supposed to be three people, two non-executive directors, independent directors, and one the chair of the audit committee or one member from the audit committee. In terms of frequency of the meeting, generally in the companies, it's these committees they sit together uh, 2 times a year, normally adjacent to the board. What are the responsibility of the committee? The committee is mainly responsible, first of all, for the appointment of chief compliance officer. They are responsible for anti-money laundering, corruption, bribery related matters. They are responsible for regulatory and legal compliance matters. They are also responsible for the company code of conduct, which is basically a key document which mandate the behavior of the employees in an ethical manner. They are also at times responsible for the environmental issues. Any companies which have, due to their operation, if there could be any environmental hazard. For example, if a company is in a oil tanker and the tanker get leaked and the oil spill in the ocean, then the fisheries get died, or there is a pollution. So there is a lot of issues. So those matters are also discussed under these committees. So basically anything which is might expose the company financially, or it might be simply an ethical matter. Those matters are being considered and being discussed in these committees, all those kind of matters. And this committee basically then they report to the board, and they safeguard the interests of the board, shareholder, and the wider stakeholder. So this is just a basic preview of what is compliance and ethics committee, and with this video I try to cover all the committees and what their functions are within an organization. If you look at my on my channel, there is a proper section where you will find the role of audit committee, investment committee, nomination and remuneration committee, risk committee. So part of those series, I just incorporated this committee as well, because I'm seeing that this committee is becoming quite often in part of these committees within the organization. With this, I will conclude. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video.